he was given the opportunity to what would have satisfied the Nets, do you think here? What words, what answers?
There were two, and there were two that were missing from what we just heard. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That's what has put Kyrie in the spot that he's in. That's what the Nets desperately wanted to hear. That's what the league wanted to hear, Scotty.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't say that, and then he didn't, when given a chance, say, I don't have anti-Semitic beliefs, put him in the spot that he's in and put his future in Brooklyn and his short-term future in the league in doubt.
And so that's, I think a lot here, because you naturally go to the end, which is how does it end? And I'll start there, and then we could work our way around. Is this the last of his time in Brooklyn?
I think there's a very good chance. Mm-hmm. There are so many people within the organization who are so tired of the stuff off the floor. Mm-hmm. I think it's a reason why Steve Nash, we saw him in the last few months, dating back to last year, he was just like, oh, I can't believe I have to deal with all this. And day by day, Kyrie has eroded the trust within the organization. So I think as we sit here right now with this suspension ahead, there is a good chance he's played his last game.
I think so too, simply because I think Kyrie's demonstrated in many different respects that he's not one to do what he doesn't wish to do. And the statement very specifically says that he's going to need to satisfy certain things. And it seems to me, and you'd know better being there day in and day out, that if you say to Kyrie, here's what you've got to do, that's where his heels get dug in even deeper. I just wonder, would he ultimately say the things that he needs to say to remain there?
Nobody has the answer, right. And that's the issue.
I'm not asking you,
Scotty,
just to be clear.
He doesn't want to conform.
Right, exactly.
You've got it exactly right. I've covered him now for a year, day by day. Kyrie does not want anybody to tell him what to do.
There you go.
That extends from the basketball floor off of it. On the floor, it's helped him in his game. Off the floor, it's put him in a lot of positions through the years, kind of like this.
And there's, look, he's a brilliant basketball player. Everyone understands this. But if his time in Brooklyn is done, it means that there needs to be time for him someplace else. And you have the commissioner of the league who's very troubled by what's gone on to date as well. So I just wonder how, if he's toxic in Brooklyn, how does he become not toxic someplace else?
Because he's just that talented that you know that somebody's going to give him a chance.
Sure.
But the league is watching very closely, Scotty, and I don't see how Kyrie can get back on an NBA floor, whether it's Brooklyn or otherwise, unless he says, I'm sorry for the pain my posts caused to a lot of people, and on top of that, I don't have anti-Semitic beliefs. And now it's a power of wills between the NBA
and him,
and Kyrie Irving.
Well, the commissioner has said he would like to meet with Kyrie Irving. I mean, at some point in the days or weeks to come, you'd have to imagine that would happen. And then where things go, I'm not asking, because who could possibly know? So I know it's been a long day, and I appreciate the context and the time. Obviously, you're in town for the Nets. They play the Wizards tomorrow night without Kyrie Irving. Nick, thank you very much. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.